Hey everyone, welcome to another match of Temur Brazen Delver. This is match 1 of 3. Today we're playing green and white lands. Deck tech was posted this morning and I'm posting up 3 matches. I'm not sure what order this is coming in, but it's going to be some order. Our opening hand had to go away. Our mulligan will suffice. We have Delver Secrets, Serum Visions, Brazen Borrower, Stubborn Denial. Relatively balanced, although a Temur Life would have been nice there. So we always know up with Delver Secrets, no way to protect it, but it's the best we're going to be able to do right now. Of course, the server, the MTGO server, lagging a bit. Alright, so land 1, Valakut, right in our face. Our opponent is saying, this is what I am playing. If this is not what you want to play against, quit. We're not going to quit. So, Serum Vision's time. You draw a Lightning Bolt. Stubborn Denial. I mean, I am tempted to put it on top just so we can get our Delver to flip. Realistically speaking, I don't want another Stubborn Denial right now. But if Valakut is what we're playing against, I'd rather rush as quickly as much as possible, essentially. Alright, our opponent decides to take the slow route. This is in our favor. So, obviously Delver is going to flip now. Surprise. Let's swing in for 3. And we'll probably do nothing else. Our opponent must have had a really good opening hand. Of course. Not much we can do here. So our Delver Secrets is going away. Or at least I should say our Insectile Aberration is going away. End of turn, we're going to bolt that stupid thing. And we're going to get a 1-1. Yay! Not very exhilarating at the moment. And we draw a force. Alright, so we're kind of flooding here. Let's just swing in with our 1-1 that our opponent graciously gave us. And we're going to call it a day. Tireless Tracker. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Kind of wishing I kept that bolt. Mandrills is a pretty good draw. At least our Stubborn Denials are now active, but realistically speaking, they don't play too many non-creature spells. So, luckily we have Brazen Borrower here. So again, showing you what Brazen can do when you play it main board. So here, we could let Tireless Tracker grow as much as our opponent wants it to grow, and then at the end, we bounce it back. Essentially, all that mana that our opponent puts into Tireless Tracker to get it bigger will go away. Prime time. Well, I was kind of hoping for that first strategy to be going through. Not necessarily Primeval Titan. And this essentially is going to seal the game. Because generally speaking, once prime time hits the field in this type of deck, it's gonna be game over. Yep, I'm probably going to concede. Usually no point in continuing here. I mean, even if we bounce Primeval Titan, it's not going to do anything. Next turn it's going to attack. Won't be able to do much there. Yeah. I think a concession is incoming here. Okay, it looks like I was really trying to get... Yeah, okay. So I was hoping I would draw into a mana leak. That was basically my hope. So that's not going to work. Blood Moon definitely coming in here. Not much else, though. That's the problem. Generally speaking, our deck is well suited for matches like this, but we lean heavy on Blood Moon. Engineer Explosives might help. Realistically, though, I'm not sure. I felt like I needed an Engineer Explosives here, but they're not playing Amulets, so... I'm also bringing in Huntmaster to kind of get a bit of extra value. Again, I'm not too sure about that. Our opening hand is decent. Disrupting Shoal, we can target essentially anything that's 2 or 3 CMC at the moment. Alright, that's a thing. They get Field of the Dead. So Delver Seekers is going to flip, which is wonderful. You essentially need that a game at turn 2 to be able to win against a deck like this, because they can't deal necessarily with the tempo swing in your favor. Now, unfortunately, they had a reach creature, which you normally don't face, but they got one, so we're going to have to deal with that. It's going to set us back a turn, essentially. Our opponent's fetching basics, as you can see. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. Again, we don't have Blood Moon, so it's not like we can do anything in particular at the moment. So, swinging in. Our opponent's taking it. Yeah, this is not a card I want to resolve. Veil of Summer. And we are going to win this counter war. Thanks to Disrupting Shoal, Searing Visions takes the exile road, I should say. Blood Moon's a nice draw, but we kind of need an island right now. Luckily we have Mana Leak. Let's see what our opponent casts. Yeah, can't do anything about this. Scalding Tarn or an island is what we need. So I'm being very aggressive here, Brazen. Path to Exile. Ouch. Well, luckily, that gets us our island. Luckily, that gets us our island. So we're just going to slam Blood Moon here and probably get a concession from our opponent. We can't currently cast Brazen Borrower, which sucks. But we can cast Hooting Mandrills, which is perfect. And we have mana up for Mana Leak. So all in all, we're doing pretty good. We could also cast Brazen Borrower again. For its adventure cost, at least. Which is Petty Theft. Alright, come on. Just concede so we go on to game 3, because I'm pretty sure I got you here. Delver Secrets, not a bad draw. Waiting for our opponent to do something here. Kind of keeping me silent. Not sure our opponent can win this. I guess they must have an answer for Blood Moon somewhere in their deck and just hoping to draw it. The thing is, they can still cast Primeval Titan and get a big 6/6 on the battlefield with Trample. So we're just gonna keep swinging in here. No, they're planes. All right. We know what's coming. So they take our Blood Moon. Things not looking too good for us at the moment. Of course, they get Primeval Titan. Now we do some math. So if I cast Brazen Borrower here, I can probably swing in for lethal on my turn. Yep. So what I'm thinking here is I kill their creature. I get a 3/3 illusion or whatever. And then I have lethal on the board. There we go. Not much I want to change here. Yeah, I think what we brought in was enough. Looks like I want to bring in some extra creature removal, which is interesting. I'm not sure I really want that. Getting rid of one Hooting Mandrills when you have Hunt Masters in the deck is perfectly legitimate, by the way. So this hand is bad. This hand is much better. Much better. Not necessarily a turn 3 Blood Moon, but now it's a turn 3 Blood Moon. Turn 3 Blood Moon against a deck like this, and right now they don't have any basics. And they just played a bounce land. So they are severely screwing themselves. We draw another Misty Rainforest, which is kind of brutal, gotta admit. I wonder if they're sniffing a Blood Moon coming. It's my guess. Okay. Dryad, alright. Probably gonna go fetch for an island. Yep. And we draw a second Blood Moon, which is just horrible. So now our opponent has red, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a concession here. There it is. Get our Delver. Double Bolt. Delver does not flip, unfortunately, but that's okay. I'll probably cast my second Blood Moon here, which will probably push for a concession. Because they stole one before, but now we got two, so it can be much harder to deal with. Now they got a discard as well. Tarmogoyf, but okay, that's not going to flip our Delver, but it's yet another threat. Not currently very big, but it's okay. Our opponent is sticking to it, which is commendable. So now we're going to start bolting. Huntmaster of the Fells. I think Huntmaster of the Fells is essentially going to elicit a concession. And you guys have seen this many times already. Many matches posted up here. Once Huntmaster hits the battlefield, our opponent concedes. There you go. That's what I thought. Alright, so what have we learned here? We've learned that Blood Moon is very important against a deck like this. We're attacking their lands. They play very, very greedily. I mean, by definition, the green and white lands deck, or just the primetime decks in general, they are very greedy on lands. Obviously, they rely on their lands to win. And the minute you shut them off, they're essentially just a dirtily deck that doesn't do very much. If they get to 6 mana and have 2 green, they could probably cast their 6/6 Titan, but it's not as powerful when the lands that it's bringing in don't do anything except produce red mana. So I think we dealt with them pretty well there. Brazen Borrower being in our deck is useful. We didn't see it to its full potential here, but it can be very useful. And yeah, I just think this is very much a sideboard game. Game 1, you can out-tempo and just outpace your opponent. Really depends what they're doing though, and if they just draw well, you don't have much. Game 2 and 3, you can bring in Blood Moon and other hate cards or grind cards, and things change up a bit, and you can win like we did in this match. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content in general, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. Big thank you to my patrons. If you're interested in becoming a patron, check out the link in the description. I think the tiers have been pretty lucrative. You know, guaranteed mythics and rares every year. So you're supporting me and I'm supporting you back, which I think is pretty cool. Thanks and have a good one.